doing, citizens of Chesapeake, South Norfolk? My name is Levon Brock. I live over here on B Street and 20th. And I've been complaining to the city of Chesapeake for a year and a half now about the flooding in this South Norfolk area, the overgrown grass on the sidewalks, no proper signage. Where I live primarily, there's supposed to be a one-way street sign. It took over a year at least to get the proper signage out here. And also the busted up sidewalks and potholes. I've had over $3,000 worth of damage to my vehicle. And I believe primarily it came from the South Norfolk area. I've even had the mayor of the city of Chesapeake, Mr. Rick West, to come down and to examine and look at how bad this area is. This neglect in the city of Chesapeake is probably 50 or 60 years old. And I'm a resident originally from Virginia Beach. I've lived here 8 years. I have another property I've owned in this area for 13 years. And sometimes you can become complacent and accept these poor conditions because you've been living here all your life. But I'm from Virginia Beach, and the city, the residents in the city of Virginia Beach are taken care of much better than they are here in South Norfolk, in other areas also in Chesapeake. South Norfolk is probably the worst or the most neglected area in the city of Chesapeake. So finally they're out here. This is May the 7th, 2019, and I've been calling since October of 2017, complaining about these poor conditions. And so I want you to just see some of the things. They're out here working now. They're going home for the day. It's about 5 o'clock, a little after 5 o'clock in the evening. But you can see the busted sidewalks, how poor the sidewalks are out here. Somebody can trip, break their ankle. And the city's finally coming out here to start doing this work. They're cutting the lines in the street. They dig up their old pipes. Here's some of the old pipes over here. Probably 100 years old. And now they're putting new pipe. You get that over there? The new pipe in the ground like it's supposed to be. So when it rains, it won't flood in the street. And we can have the same conditions as the citizens in the other parts of Chesapeake as well. And come over here, please. Brand new, spanking new pipe like it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to be where you live. If you live in a predominantly African American community, most likely this is how the streets look. This is how the sidewalks are. The grass is overgrown. Let me show you how I had to complain to them about this grass for the last year. The grass on the sidewalk, it grows about 1.5 feet high. They had to come out here because of my complaining over and over about this grass. You see it's brown now. The reason why it's brown because I had them to come out here to kill it with grass killer. Otherwise, I've been doing it myself, using my own money, spraying grass killer and pulling the weed eater out here and killing the grass. I'm doing it as a citizen, but the city is receiving my tax money just like yours to do it themselves, but they're not doing it in the city of Chesapeake, South Norfolk area, and probably wherever you live as well. So this is one of a few videos that I want to do and create a documentary concerning how poor the neighborhoods are in the African American communities. And it's not because the money's not there. You probably can't see, but look at, point over here in the air. There's a crane up in the air. The city is building a bridge right there for $22 million. And I told them that you're bringing a $22 million bridge down to the city dump. Yeah, if the streets look this bad, why would you spend $22 million on a bridge to come down where there are potholes? And let's go over here, Faith, real quick. No one would want to buy or purchase a home where the sidewalks, where the sidewalks are busted up and potholes are all in the street. this street down here, or that way, this street down here, when it rains, you almost need a rowboat to get down this street. Come on. It's not raining today, of course, because it's dry. But right here in front of this old beat-up house, look at the ground. Look at this busted holes. This is how it looks around here, busted holes. And I've been calling, complaining about this stuff for about a year and a half. And I just complaining and calling. They send you from one department to another, so they will neglect to do what they're supposed to do. But I demanded to speak to the mayor, and I wanted to speak to the mayor in person, not on the phone, because I got tired of their mess. And the mayor came down here, right where you see him standing, and walked these streets with me, and he seemed to be amazed by what he saw as well. Sometimes we have to do more than complain, but we have to do our part and not accept these poor conditions in the African American community. Now, as I said, who would want to buy a house, point back down here again, who would want a brand new house where the street looks like this? No one. Everyone wants to live in a safe environment where your children can play. If you're an elderly person riding down the street, probably in a wheelchair, powered wheelchair, or using a cane or crutch, you don't want to be at risk because the streets are in poor condition. So again, this is one of few videos that I plan on doing concerning what it takes to get things changed as far as the poor conditions in the south north area of Chesapeake, or where you may live, whatever city, whatever community. That's all I have for today. God bless you.